In this documentary, we interviewed people of all different jobs in order to highlight people's unique experience in the workforce and how it affects their life outside of work.
Hi, I'm Miss DeGette.
Hi, my name is Joyce Bashir.
My name is Beth Harrington.
Kylie.
Amari.
And I'm a teacher at Cedar Ridge High School.
I work at UNC at the School of Medicine in the Department of Psychiatry.
I work at Zaxby's.
I work at Burlington Coat Factory.
So I have 3 jobs. I work as a substitute teacher. I have an unpaid internship, which is part of my master's, and I work at a barn part-time.
I get paid less than most people who work full-time get paid.
I get paid like $12.50 an hour.
$12 an hour.
My internship does not pay. Working as a substitute teacher, I make about $110 a day, and then at the barn, I make $15 an hour.
My work environment at Cedar Ridge High School is fantastic.
Yeah, it's nice. Really boring. Really dysfunctional. The employees are nice.
I run a research lab. I run a very team-oriented lab, so it's great. Yeah, I love it.
The school is pretty much what you would expect. My internship is with a domestic violence and sexual assault center, so that is much more regimented. And then the barn is a horse barn.
My work environment is pretty great for the most part. We really consider each other as family, but otherwise than that, I just have a problem with this one manager.
I chose the career path of teaching for a number of reasons. First of all, because I was told by my mother when I was in kindergarten that I was a natural teacher. After I worked in the film business, I started doing teaching in the schools, and I really loved working with other kids.
I chose my job because I wanted to do something that hopefully would make a difference in people's lives.
I wanted to work in the school system because I wanted a state job so that one day I can have a pension when I retire. My internship is part of my program. I have to do an internship. And the barn job is because I'm in school and I don't want to go into student debt.
Because I needed money to save up for college.
I do feel that I get treated fairly, but my job is not traditional. It's hard to not have the income to sort of make you feel secure.
I think school employees are underappreciated. And it's unfortunate that for an internship you're not compensated. But other than being undercompensated, yes, I'm treated fairly.
Yes. Yeah, I think I get treated fairly. The work isn't hard or anything, so yeah.
Yes and no. I think at different stages of my career, I was not treated fairly, and sometimes I feel like I am treated fairly.
Sometimes not, just because I'm like the new higher up.
I will stay here working because I need the money, so I have no plans of retiring.
I do plan on working there for a good year and a half, but once I get to my senior year, I think I'll switch a job profession just because new people, new employees.
No, because they don't put me on the schedule, so I'm about to quit and work somewhere else, but we'll see.
I would not work at the place where I'm doing my internship, not because of the clients or the work, but because it's a nonprofit and there's a lot of complicated issues with nonprofits.
My favorite part of the job is my students, and my least favorite part of the job is my students. No, I'm just kidding.
My most favorite part of the job is getting to work with the students and the people in my lab.
My favorite is, I don't know, really how easy it is.
Working with people. I love working with people, and I love working with animals.
And my favorite part is when Kelly comes in and she just spreads joy to us and just lets us know that we're doing a good job.
I don't really have a least favorite part of my job, except for the money. That is the complaint.
The least favorite part of my job is dealing with personnel issues if they come up.
My least favorite part is how much I have to stand, and sometimes they don't let me go on break, but that's about it.
My least favorite is working on Saturdays with my manager, Melly.
Well, when I was a single mother with 3 kids, it impacted my life outside of work in a positive way because I was able to have the same schedule as my children.
Yes, I feel like my job is a very much part of my identity, I guess, and so I feel like I'm always thinking about it in a good way, though.
I would say the barn job impacts my life outside of work the most because I have to do it on the weekends, and that is a sacrifice to not be at home with you and your brother. Having to leave what should be family time to work a 3rd job it sucks.
No, but it could if I actually went in when they called me. Because if they call me and I'm doing something, then I just don't go in. So.
Yes, it does. I had to quit doing softball because I got out at 6:15 and I would have to be at work by 5 o'clock. Doesn't really give me a social life because I work on the weekends. So I just go to work, eat, sleep, and repeat.
I have health benefits, which are great, and because it's a state job, that's one reason why people stay with state jobs.
I do get benefits. I get like healthcare insurance, so that's really, really helpful to have. I'm very privileged to have that. Yeah, there's other benefits. I get some vacation days.
I don't get any benefits from my job.
I do not get any benefits right now because an internship doesn't provide benefits. I'm not a full-time employee at the barn, and I'm not a full-time employee with the schools right now because I have an internship. So I have 3 jobs and no benefits right now.
I just started, so no, and I'm not like a manager or anything, so no benefits so far.
I would say it's been one of the most fulfilling aspects of my life. Raising my children is probably the first thing, and then teaching is probably the second thing, and then whatever art that I've created, which I always thought would be first, actually has sort of come in last.
Yes, absolutely, 100% fulfilled with my work. I love what I do very much.
No, I'm not. I am doing all of these puzzle pieces of jobs to get my degree. And once I have my degree, I can work 1 job and receive benefits and be compensated fairly.
No, not really. It's the same task over and over again.
Maybe so and maybe not, because I have run short on my register one time.
I think my job can affect others in a positive way. My big goal for my legacy in education is to leave my program for other teachers and educators to be able to use.
Yes, I absolutely do feel like my job affects others in a positive way. I am fortunate to train people who go on to medical school, dental school, or graduate school, and then people who go on to start their own careers in academia or in industry.
Absolutely, yes. I've always been a public servant, and that's what I enjoy doing. No public servant is compensated well, so you have to love working with people to do it. I do love it.
Well, not really, but I guess some people who come in to buy stuff for their houses, yeah, that could affect them in a positive way. But overall, not really.
Yes, sometimes you don't know what people can be going on in their day, and you just bringing the kindness out and welcoming them to your restaurant makes them feel better.